Hi there, this is Mark Schauder with Sotheby's International Realty with another episode of Poway Today. Today I'm here at Cravory Cookies with Colin Smith. As you're known, the Cookie Monster from what I understand.
True. I actually have a surprise for you,
Wonderful.
sir. A box of cookies.
Wonderful.
So, brought some Cravory cookies. We are in December currently. Am I allowed to say that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So we just got done with our craziest holiday season, and I have some flavors for you to try.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to open the business?
So one of my best friends started this about 10 years ago, moved out after college and had an idea for a gourmet cookie company. So he developed a recipe called a rosemary balsamic cookie.
Okay.
Kind of over the cupcake trend, all the cool ice cream shops were coming out, but no one really had good cookies.
Right.
So we came up with flavors, started doing farmers markets, started here in San Diego, La Jolla, Hillcrest, Little Italy.
Little Italy is where I've tasted them a few times.
Yep. So, and then people really wanted cookies more than just Saturday and Sunday. They were like, hey, where can I pick up these cookies? And so they'd start picking up from our kitchen. And then they were like, oh, I could ship these to my family or friends. And so we started packaging the cookies, kind of like how I have today, where they're all individually wrapped. So back in 2014 is when we got our first store. So that was in Point Loma, and it was a game changer. So that's why we got in business, and it just it ran from a hobby to a real business. And so.
And what motivates you?
It's so much fun being an entrepreneur because I get to make all the decisions pretty much with all my with my employees, with my business partners. I get to come up with fun concepts. I don't have to run it by anyone really, besides my customers.
Right.
My customers are the most important thing, and that's really what drives me is spreading the love that I have for cookies across not just San Diego, across the U.S. In fact, we just shipped cookies to Pakistan, Germany, and the Philippines last week for Christmas. So
very nice.
Pretty fun.
And what has surprised you most about running this business?
All the kind of the opposite of what I just said. I used to work for a big business. I worked for Wells Fargo for 7 years, and I enjoyed having that umbrella over my head, not having to think about payroll.
You knew you got a paycheck and all that.
And not relying on X, Y, Z to happen. I would just automatically get those things. And I guess that's what surprised me the most is how I get to control my schedule. But even then, so many I can only say yes so many times. So, yeah.
And what is it that your customers love about your cookies?
So we make them from scratch. Well, I'm going to let you try a cookie while we're here. That's the fun of it. I'll let you choose. We have peppermint bark or the Fruity Pebble Christmas tree.
You tell me.
All right, let's go holiday here. Let's go peppermint bark. So we make every cookie from scratch. Every dough is completely unique. In fact, Kyle, the dough guy over there, is about to start another batch.
Very good.
We use King Arthur flour, Belgian chocolate, and we come out with 6 new flavors every month. So 10 years, 6 new flavors every month, 12 months in a year. We've made more than 4,000 different flavors.
Wow. So my next question would be, what are your greatest challenges? Probably coming up with new recipe,
Well, I'm very fortunate. I have awesome chefs. So Eddie and Ta are our executive chefs and my business partners. They're from Brazil, and they're very trendy. They're looking for anything that's new and out there, and something that's not a cookie that they can make into a cookie.
Interesting.
They just made chicken pot pies for everyone this morning. So I'm wondering if they're going to make a chicken pot pie cookie. But we'll see about that one. But so we have some really fun flavors coming up in January when everyone will be seeing this. Blueberry muffin is one of the new ones that I'm really excited about. So I guess the challenge would be sourcing ingredients. And getting to a place where we don't have to change the price for our customers, because we do have suppliers that change the price on us sometimes. That's been the tricky part.
And any memorable experiences that you've had over the years?
Yeah, I don't have the sheet here, but I have this one customer, Deborah. You get kudos all the time, whether it's on Yelp or online anywhere. But one of my customers, Deborah, she's in the American Bridal Association, and I bring cookies to that group once in a while because cookies make a great wedding.
Right.
Kind of a wedding favor or like a wedding like dessert table.
Okay.
And so every time I go to an event, she's gluten-free, and she needs a gluten-free cookie. And the first couple times, I always forgot to bring her one. But the last couple times, I always bring her cookie. And after I did that, she wrote me an email that night saying how great it was. And she also gave a really good analogy about how my cookies can kind of brighten this world, and how she had a really hard day that day, and how it really put a smile on her face and made the rest of the day
Cheer her up.
Cheer her up.
Yeah. Very
So
good.
if you think about that, we bake about 500,000 cookies in the month of December. I made 500,000 people happy in December,
Right.
hopefully.
What's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
So our website is obviously one of our main sources. It's the Cravory with the O.
Okay.
Thecravery.com. Me personally, I have a cell phone. My cell phone's on the website.
Okay.
Email is great.
Okay.
Anyone inquiring about cookies, how could they buy cookies? How could they
Right.
ship cookies? Really, through the website's the best point.
Okay.
We do have stores in Point Loma, Carlsbad, and then Poway's, where we are now. It's our headquarters.
Okay.
So people could walk in. I give tours sometimes, but mostly this is our headquarters where we ship cookies out of.
Gotcha.
but-
Okay.
yeah.
Very good. Colin, appreciate the information and
Yeah.
sharing about the cookie too.
Of course.
This is Mark Schauder with Sotheby's International Realty with another episode of Poway Today.